We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. John Smoltz, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Philadelphia, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
First delivery to him on the way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 1-2. Popped him up. Swanson shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Cole Irvin will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And he puts it on the ground to second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's been a huge catalyst for this club. His on-base percentage is over .450 entering play today, which is really remarkable. One of the toughest outs in the entire league, and there's really no debating that.
In now, Cody Sullivan. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. solo shot here to left center field. 38th home run of the season for him. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Jones. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecast.
Now another one hit deep to left. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Irvin isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
When a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on-base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
0-1, here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Braves on top, 3-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hitless in 4 tries in the ballgame yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Fouled off. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play, 11 home runs and 48 driven in. A ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Acuna on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Pulled toward right center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Here's Albert now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fielded cleanly. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
John Smoltz started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air, out to right. Bruce has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. High in the air down the right field line. Bruce on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Now to the plate, Nick Williams. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So digging in now, Scott Kingery. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's by him, it's 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a curveball taken for strike two. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Andrew McCutchen is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 popped up. Pujols in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies strand one. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Cody Sullivan.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Two balls and a strike. Weak grounder down the line at third. Here now the 2-2. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Andrew Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Acuna digs in now. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And Jones is in there safely to score the run.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Reese Hoskins. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Flowers over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Albert Pujols, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Williams is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just 1 pitch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Smoltz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Robert Stock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Line drive to center field. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Atlanta.
So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Williams. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the 2nd out. Nice play.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Cody Sullivan.
Third baseman, Cody Sullivan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Andrew.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. Chopped down the third baseline. Now the 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Jones rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping in now, Gary Sheffield. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Sheffield is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
This is line to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The runner scores from second. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A dive, but he's back. In now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Albert Pujols. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Pujols with a 3-run homer. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Into the box, John Smoltz as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bruce has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready for another shot now, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Williams is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 11 and the Phillies nothing. Bryce Harper will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Looking up, Acuna. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
And in steps Scott Kingery,
Second baseman,
as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Phillies 1. Victor Arano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Victor Arano.
Cody Sullivan will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
The back. The center fielder.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. Into center field, line drive base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Gary Sheffield. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as the blowout continues. Jose Alvarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Tyler Flowers hits softly down the line at first. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Williams is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Albert.
Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Well, Matt, this
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. So now to the plate, John Smoltz. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hoskins takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's a .333 hitter. Bouncer up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Albies blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Cody Sullivan will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's set and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. And that's the third out. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 7th inning coming up. The Braves So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Popped straight up. And there's your first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air to right field. Acuna is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder, number 9, Jay.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. And right into the shift, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Popped up. Smoltz waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, and they remain well behind. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Jones. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Andrew.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Taken in by Gregorius. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Striding in, Ronald Acuna. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here's a high pop-up. Hoskins is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Sheffield.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Up next will be Nick Williams. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Jose Alvarez.
Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Sean Newcomb gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And as you can see, they are way behind. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Pujols. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Newcomb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Marcell Ozuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but you can forgive them as they... Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Swanson brings it in. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And that misses 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Acuna is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Now at the plate, Reese Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
17-1 this evening. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Smoltz records his 14th winning decision of the season. Cole Irvin couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.